What's going on, guys? Andy here, G4 Outdoors, and today I'm going to be doing a little range day on my Canik TP9 SFX.
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats, from review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like, so hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors, doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
Now, I've been wanting one of these for a while now, and I finally got my hands on one, saw it, traded a gun, bought this one, so now I own a Canik TP9 SFX, thankfully. But I got it paired up with a Vortex Viper and a Through Night. This is the TW10 flashlight. If you haven't checked out Through Night, go check out Through Night. They have awesome lights. The only thing I've done with this gun today is sight in the Vortex Viper, which took me a little while. I'm not too savvy on a lot of that stuff, but I got it dialed in now. One of the things I'm not gonna do is go through and give you all the specs on the gun. This is just a range day. I wanna shoot it, show you guys off a new little purchase. If you wanna look the specs up, go to Canik and you can check all the specs out on the TP9 SFX over there. Some of the features on the gun that I like a lot is having forward and rear serrations. Makes it a lot easier to check or cock, either or. And I really love the ported slide. I think it makes the gun look really cool. As for the grip is okay. I wish it had the same stippling on the side as it would on the front and rear. I really don't care for the front and rear little nubs that are on there. I kind of wish it was all stippled that way, but beggars can't be choosers. And this does come with two 20-round magazines. They are Metgar magazines, very good magazines.
What'd you get, a Canik?
Yeah.
Huh.
You got one too?
Huh.
Dual Caniks. Yeah, turn sideways. So as you can see, me and Randy both have Canik TP9 SFXs now. His is in the desert tan. Some sort of tan color. Well, that's enough talking. Me and Randy are going to start shooting these. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Hey, while you're loading that and the train's going by, why did you trade? What'd you have, a Smith & Wesson or Springfield Mod 2?
I had a Springfield Armory XD Mod 2, which was the first gun that I ever bought. I hated the trigger on that gun.
I don't remember the trigger.
I never was a fan of the trigger. I liked the way it felt in my hand. I liked the weight of it. I didn't like the trigger. The first time I pulled the trigger on one of these, it was night and day. The stock triggers that come in the Caniks, I don't know if they're all that way, but the TP9 SFX for sure has a very nice trigger out of the factory.
I remember when these first came out and the guy's like, yeah, they're cheap guns, not in cheap quality, but in price. You know, when you go into a gun store, obviously, can I pull the trigger? It's a question that I think everybody asks. And he said, definitely pull the trigger on that one. And the trigger just brought a smile to my face when I pulled it. And
it does have quite a bit of take up, but once you're at the wall and the reset is just so small, if you get used to it, you can probably shoot this gun super fast.
And what gun did we look at today? They have a new model. Do you remember what that was?
The TP9 SFX Rival.
The Rival. That's got a
really nice trigger.
Real nice trigger in it. And I'm going to look that up when I get home to see if we can put a drop-in trigger in one of these. Because
there is a company that makes them. I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
But that'd be a great option, is to have a trigger upgrade on these, just so you don't have the long pull. And that's my only complaint, is the super long pull on it.
Yeah.
But once you get to banging them out, you kind of forget about it. I think the only time you really notice it is if you're really slowing down, paying attention to what you're doing. That's when you really notice how long that trigger is. But if you're just playing around, I think it's still a good trigger.
Oh yeah.
So we all buy different guns, and we do it for a multitude of reasons. Comfort is my #1 objective in buying a gun. I don't care if you tell me a Glock is better than this. I don't care. I don't think a Glock is comfortable. But the ergonomics for the Canik TP9 SFX it's just spot on for me. The grip angle, the way the swell is out here, it just really gets into the hand really nice. the beaver tail. It just fits so nice. And for being such a large gun, this gun is extremely manageable, and that's because of the ergonomics that fit me personally. Like I say, if you take your time, you'll notice how long the trigger is. But if you're just out here playing around, it's not going to be a problem. But when you slow down, I'll go ahead and squeeze one off. When you slow down, there's a lot of trigger in there. Boom, 100 yards, I'm done. Hang it up after that one.
Besides the trigger, the comfort in the gun is another one of the main reasons I decided to purchase this gun. I love the full size to it. I love having a rail to mount a light onto. I know this is more of a race gun, but I like it to be more of a home defense gun more than anything. The trigger is nice. Once you get the hang of it and you learn the trigger is super nice.
Okay, so a lot of this is sighting in, but once we get it dialed in, you know, this thing is running some really good groups out here. A lot of this is sighting in, but I was watching him shoot, and this is literally a magazine right in here. There might have been one or two little hiccups, but for the most part, this is 20 rounds right in here. There's nothing that you can argue about this accuracy. Next target right here is 10 yards, 25 yards, and if you can make it out clear down there, there's a 100-yard gong that it's 1 foot, maybe it might be 1.5 feet. One thing that I know it's not the gigantic gong that Hickok uses and shoots it with everything. That's a little bitty one, and we're actually hitting it with these Caniks, so the accuracy on them, it's pretty good.
Now I know I look like a midget sitting at this desk, but not much I can do about this chair. But yeah, I just wanted to show off this new purchase, guys. It's a gun that I've wanted for a while, and I'm super happy with this purchase. If you want to know more about the gun, there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you can find those other videos. Lots of reviews, full in-depth reviews. But I just wanted to bring this to the table and kind of show it off. Again, shout out to Through Night Products. If you haven't, go check out Through Night. They were happy enough to sponsor this light, and I enjoy it. I know the shooting review is a little late to the game on this gun, but like I said, there's a billion other reviews out there. If you guys want to check those out as well, do that for sure. But like always, guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you have a Canik and you enjoy it. Let us know about it. And always, please hit the subscribe button. It helps grow our channel, which is something we're trying to do. So, like always, guys, we're out of here. On to the next video. We got another gun to review. That's what we do.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just dream of fishing while I'm going through my workday. I listen to my boss, though he's driving me berserk. Damn it, I can't take much more because my brain is really hurting. And now the bank is always calling and I don't know what to do. And I haven't bought a crankbait since like 1992. But the bass are out there schooling and they're ready to attack. And I got all my favorite lures and they're loaded in my pack. All that stress that's in my